I wish I had one of those little movie things. All right. What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, and this is episode 001 of my brand new series entitled Power Take Back Time, where I show up to remind you of one potent truth, one kick-ass tip to help you remember who you really are, because sometimes we forget. So you can reclaim every ounce of your personal power from all the mistaken places where you accidentally and unconsciously handed it over to. Whoopsies, it happens. Part 1 of Power Take Back Time. Oh, you're gonna love it. First things first, we vent. But we vent with intent, with a specific direction and a purpose, because anywhere in your life that feels vent-worthy, anywhere where you feel stuck, frustrated, woe-begone, or straight up screwed, therein lies a juicy source of unclaimed power. Let's go, ladies. Vent session, ignite. Question: have you noticed that the more work you do in your life to improve things, like to heal yourself, to break old patterns, end self-destructive cycles, the more you increase your awareness, the more work you do, it feels like the more work there is to do. You're not sure how it happened, but like 10 years ago, you just picked up one copy of Eckhart Tolle's New Earth. Next thing you know, a decade later, you're ready to open up your own secondhand self-help bookstore. And is this all you have to look forward to? It's like you started out cleaning your house thinking, oh, there's just this one closet that I need to clean out, just needs to tidy it up a little bit. We'll call it the closet of, I don't know, endless insecurity and debilitating anxiety. But as you were cleaning out the closet and tidying things up, you discovered all of these weird and winding tunnels in the back of the closet that are like dark and murky, that lead you down these paths to this whole other up basement level where all of these other like neurotic, traumatic issues live that you didn't even know were there, and now you have to clean all that up. So now, instead of just being anxious and insecure, you realize that like you have all these issues with your parents that never got resolved, and honestly may just never get resolved. And of course, all of that just translates over to your love life and how you show up with a partner, and also informs how you feel about your finances. Hashtag money blocks. And then there's, all that like unchecked wine drinking that you've been participating in lately. I mean, honestly, you're just really tired. This is all kind of a lot, but you're like trying, you're working on all of this stuff. You're trying and working so hard, like trying to be perfect while also knowing and understanding and reminding yourself that perfect is not a thing, and you really want to lose those last 10 pounds and heal your gut biome, but you definitely don't want to submit to diet culture. And you just long to feel so whole and secure and satisfied by yourself, and at the same time you secretly wish that someone sexy could just come along and like save you from your whole entire broken life. Are you just broken inside? And I think we just peaked. Did you feel that? Because I felt that. There's always this peak moment in any juicy vent sesh where there's just lots of sloppy power just hanging out, waiting to be reclaimed. Lots of loose ends wanting to get tied up into a little powerful knot that you can just ingest. Yep, I can smell it. It is PTBT. Power Take Back Time. Pretty please hear this good and hard, gorgeous. You are so not broken. You're just a human with this thing called a life. And hear this part actually even gooder and harder. Somewhere along the lines, personal development, healing work, self-improvement kind of went off the rails and started making people feel like if they have problems, something must be wrong with them. Like if you have bad days or bad habits or bad feelings, ooh, geez, yeah, you really need to like fix all that. You're probably just like not being positive and grateful enough. And if your life isn't just like running smoothly and isn't this like picturesque dream ride all the time, well then my gosh, you're a really lousy manifester. Like you ought to be very ashamed of yourself, you disgraceful low vibe hag. And even if that's not the message that's intended, that all too often is the message that gets interpreted. Am I right? And that is all kinds of fucked up, because you know who has problems? You know who through like all time and all history has bad days and bad habits and bad feelings like across the board? You know whose lives don't run smoothly 24/7? Oh, humans. Humans, yeah, like you, like me, like just about everybody. It's kind of just what we're working with. It's sort of like the clay that we're here to mold and make sense of, and I believe in some ways learn to love. But sometimes, yeah, when you're on a journey of personal growth, it gets to a point where all the self-help kind of stops helping and it just starts hurting because it feels like you're never gonna be enough. Like there's always gonna be, yeah, this like new closet to clean out, some new tunnel that you're yet to discover. And it's like, am I just doing this wrong? And the answer is no, sweet soul. You're just being a person on a journey on this wild and whacked out planet of ours, living this little thing called a life, which no one has completely figured out or nailed down or made sense of entirely. I mean, come on now, that's not a thing. But we, me, you, I, all of us together can begin to take our power back when we fully acknowledge this potent truth. Nothing is wrong with you except for all of the ways in which you've been convinced that there's something so wrong with you. I mean, that's actually what's wrong with all of us. Like what's broken is this idea that we are all so broken and like ought to be very ashamed for. I mean, the joke is, hello, look around. We're all in the same kind of like broken boat hanging out together, you know, just being super imperfect, mega messy, finding our way, figuring some shit out, making sense of it all in whatever way we can. I think it's time to just own it, babe. And maybe if you feel so inclined, you know, stop treating yourself and your life like it's this non-stop, ongoing DIY improvement project that you have to like meticulously manage in all of these ways. My goodness, let yourself breathe a little bit. You're not broken, you're not bad, you're not getting it all wrong. I hate to break it to you. Actually, that's a lie, I really don't. But you, just a person, living a life. I know. Welcome to the at times very uncomfortable ride. But it starts to soften when we can let ourselves off the hook a little bit and at least realize, oh, we're all on this ride together. So hey, group hug. How do you feel? You feel any better? I feel better. And hey, if you've got a friend or two who's been on a similar path alongside you with this stuff, right? And you think that they could use a breath of fresh air or just a reminder of who they really are, like how good and right and okay they and we are, send them this video. Help get the word out because it is power take back time. And if you liked this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure that you are on my email list over at amyyoungcoaching.com. The link is down in the description box. You can head there, enter your name and email. That way you'll get regular insights and updates from me. I would really love to keep in touch with you that way. Until next time, mad love to you. Big mwah, and I'll see ya.